Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show. Today we are going to be making a good intro and opening a box. And we love boxes on this show. So
that's right, folks. We finally got it. John, thank you so very, very much. Can't wait to see what's inside here. In case you're wondering and you didn't read the header for the video, this is our STAR SCHLOCK preview box we got from Wunkay. I forget the name of the actual email address. I'll try to put that in the description, as well as all the info I can about the Kickstarter. We backed this. We're very happy to have backed it. It wasn't a huge Kickstarter, but we saw it on Facebook, and I instantly knew this was right up our alley.
Yeah.
Having played Galacta and owning a lot of Traveler miniatures and other sci-fi miniatures, these miniatures are from the pictures on the Kickstarter page, they look stellar. This is a sci-fi miniature war game. We don't have the beta rules yet.
What we're already doing.
And yes, and it came just in time. Actually, we've been sitting on it for a couple of days.
We got it on Wednesday
of last week.
Yes, day after the showcase.
Right.
Not the showcase. The
announcement show.
Yes. That.
So with all that said and done, little guy's going to pop this box open. Again, we have no idea what's in here other than the number of miniatures. Other way. No, the blade. You're using the blade backwards.
Yeah.
It doesn't work if you use it backwards. And you got to start here.
It's worked before.
Typical teenager, right, folks?
No, it's worked before.
You're right. John was nice enough to send us, I believe there's 7 miniatures in here from 4 different factions, because we are really anxious to play test this game as well as paint up these miniatures. And luckily, I'll have something to paint this Sunday while the little guy finishes up on the Mecha Dragon from Ralpartha.
Which is looking very good.
Yeah, it is looking very good. A lot of people have liked it so far. Okay, it does have a little sticky adhesive on there. But, and I won't lie, I did shake it, and I do believe there are some miniature bases. I asked John earlier about that and wondering.
That's pretty heavy.
And I can always use this stuff for my eBay packaging. And if you guys are interested in old school heritage miniatures, hit me up in the comments, and I will see what I can do for you. Is it also taped?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do these one at a time. I'm going to try and go through the Kickstarter page and ID the miniatures as we go along. Oh, these are really small bases. I've never seen these kind of bases before.
Mm.
These are about the size of a dime, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
About 10 cents. And which is interesting. I kind of like the larger bases, so I can add little details and little, scenery pieces and things like that. This will just make it a little quicker. Ooh. What's that? I told you there would be one of these in here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start off with this one because I got it in my hands. I already know this is a Necronaut.
Which is
some sort of plague-infested astronaut zombie.
Say an unfortunate name.
Yeah. I told John about it that another company has used this name and this almost exact idea in another game that we're very fond of. But I'm not going to get anybody in trouble by blasting that off. He knows what I'm talking about. I already like it. It's actually a lot different than the other miniatures we were talking about. Why don't you take a look at that real quick? And I know right off the bat, this one, I don't believe, let me double check. I don't believe I would actually be getting this miniature in my order, which actually makes me very happy because it was sort of a, if you buy this amount, this purchase, you will get this miniature. And I didn't buy in for that particular product. Did I pass it? Yeah, it's not on this page. But I believe this is an Astroguard leader. It's actually a female miniature. and I'm pretty sure this wouldn't normally be in my order, so I'm really happy to get this because, you know, we like to complete every collection with every single last little tiny little bit.
You don't want to?
I would need, basically, if you bought X number of squads of the Astro Guards, you got a couple of officer miniatures as extras. And, you know, without playing the game, without knowing the rules, I don't know how many pieces I would need, you know, and unfortunately, you know, I didn't see the need to buy, you know, a large number of this particular type of squad. But that said and done, is that? Yes, this is one of the bad guys. They're the drone troopers. I'm anxious to paint. I'm anxious to paint one of these guys up as well. I probably will go with the all-white stormtroopery look that he mimicked on the carded figures. Some of these figures are available like action figures on a carded package with, you know, various photographs. And in the Kickstarter page, this particular miniature, along with a couple others, is mimicking a very, very famous old photo from another famous sci-fi movie. I'm not going to say what it was, but I'm sure you guys can guess, being that it is going to be painted all white, and it's a bad guy. Let's put the ones that we've already displayed here, like this, so they can get a good shot at the end.
I don't think you've seen that one.
Yeah,
this one.
Oh, there's two?
No, that's the other one's completely different.
Oh, you're right. That's a conscript. Okay. Put these here, and this is one of the generic-y looking good guys. I believe it's a conscript. It's just a basic flunky, low-level trooper, not quite an Astro Guard, with a very, very big astronaut-looking helmet and a pretty neat-looking laser rifle, I'm guessing. I'm hoping they're going to go with energy weapons instead of, you know, slug throwers, bullets, you know, that sort of thing. In the future, I want blasters. I want laser guns, you know, using, you know, I don't care how high-tech the shotgun is, it's still a shotgun. You know, I love shotguns, don't get me wrong, but give me a blaster over a shotgun every time, right, bud?
I guess.
And we've got here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is an Astro Guard. That's another Astro Guard. Let's put these two together.
3, actually.
Oh, there's 3 Astro Guards?
Yeah.
You are right. That is the main one they show. Here's a crouching, and this is an Astro Guard with a pistol. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I am probably going to paint these just like the photographs, although I'm not sure about the Necronaut. I am pretty sure
just
some sort
paint
of
it the same way you did the other ones and a weird color combination thing.
Right. I gave them, you know, rather bright blue, yellow, orange, green sort of space suits, and you know, that'll give me a little bit of leeway of how to paint them. The Astro Guards, you know, I'm not sure. I may come up with my own uniform style, but either way, we were very happy to receive these. We feel very lucky to have been blessed with this preview pack here. I hope you guys will take advantage of the late backer and send your money over there and grab whatever you like.
Because I believe we had not mentioned them yet on the channel.
You mentioned what?
Just like.
Oh yeah, we actually have.
Really? Yeah.
In a couple of our announcement and/or Sunday videos while we were painting, we talked about them, and you know, you guys have heard me talk about it before. It's
well, yeah, on other places, obviously.
Right, but you know, it wasn't the biggest Kickstarter we backed this year. It was actually probably
wasn't the smallest.
No, that would probably go to the Sisters of the Kraken Cult, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a sci-fi guy. You know, a little guy didn't get to paint them. He was busy painting other stuff, and you know, they were kind of all, you know, robes and hoods and tentacles. It wasn't the, you know, most exciting Kickstarter we backed. This one is a little bit more exciting.
Good.
Oh yeah, it was definitely good, and I look forward to anything else they put out that's not so, you know, fantasy-based. The Sisters of the Kraken cult I could use for other games. The fantasy gnomes and...
Gnomes?
Yeah, they had some gnomes recently.
Why didn't you get that?
I'm not a gnome fan. Or hobbits, or some little, the shorter races for fantasy games. Not big on those. I like, elves and dwarves and orcs and that sort of thing. But I like to be able to, use things for other games. If I, for example, the Sisters of the Kraken cult I could use in Call of Cthulhu, I could use in Traveler, I could use in Dungeons and Dragons. These guys, they will, mostly be Traveler, or if we decide to play the actual STAR SCHLOCK war game, the two of us will definitely look forward to playing that and giving you guys some reviews later on down the road. But the Kickstarter that we purchased with them, I believe is due in the next 30 to 60 days, maybe a little bit longer. Open sooner, of course, as is everybody when they back a Kickstarter. This poor guy is waiting till, 2024 for his first Kickstarter?
It said late December 2023.
I couldn't wait that.
Yeah, that's how long games usually take.
I've never had to wait that long for a Kickstarter.
But others have.
Oh, yes, they have. The only one that's come close is the Call of Cthulhu, the Cthulhu Wars Cataclysm expansion. I got everything else aftermarket, and I have just about everything for that game, and we're looking forward to playing that maybe during the holidays.
One day.
Yeah, hopefully we'll actually get to play Star Schlock sooner, because it's a little bit more up both of our alleys. We're both more sci-fi fans, would you say?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. The fantasy stuff is great, and lots of people, including myself, I cut my teeth on sci-fi. But, I always have a special place in my heart for sci-fi. And this was way before even Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica, which I wanted to mention. This game is very, I would say, inspired by classics like, obviously the number one influence I think for this game was Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, which I actually saw in the theater as a child. I watched the TV show every time it was on. I don't know about Logan's Run or anything like that, but I definitely know it was obviously influenced by Star Wars, Galactica, Buck Rogers, possibly even Flash Gordon, which we just watched the Flash Gordon movie and the whole family enjoyed the heck out of that.
That was months ago.
Yeah, but you liked it, right?
Yeah, but
You
it
liked it?
was still months ago.
Right. And
It's not. We didn't just watch it.
well,
we watched
for me, it's not that far back.
it. I guess for me it is.
You're younger, and time goes by at a different speed for you. So there you have it, folks. I hope you guys will definitely give this a look. This small selection of miniatures is nothing compared to all the large number of aliens and robots, bad guys, good guys, character models, the carded action figure style miniatures that they're also offering is something I can't wait to mount on our wall. I actually asked John for a little favor, and he's going to provide when we get our order in the mail. But until then, thanks for stopping by, folks. We hope you guys give this a look. We really, really enjoyed everything we've seen so far, and I cannot wait to paint these. I'm going to probably... It's 8:30 p.m. right here, right now.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to probably
That's a lot more than I thought.
And I'm probably... It's close. It's 8:19. I'm probably going to go primer these after I file them down tonight, because I can't wait to paint them. I've got a ton of stuff on my table of shame to paint, but these got bumped to the head of the list.
Yeah.
Other than the Shadows of Brimstone miniatures I need to finish. It's been sitting on my table of shame for 2 months now. But thanks again for stopping by. Have a great week. We will see you Thursday with a really, really fun craft, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that we have spent twice as long as we expected, another time that this has happened,
Yeah,
that
it always says we ramble.
yeah,
Or at least I do.
then we both do something. That has been the Shadow and Sun Show, and remember, like and subscribe if you haven't done that, and if you didn't in fact like it, then that's about it.
Hit that thumbs up on your way out, folks. We will see you Thursday. Have a great week. Good night.
Yes. Good night.